Okay, so video number 2 of toddler and child behaviour. So I'm just going to look behind toddler behaviour and why kids do what they do and how their brain works, because it'll just help you before we move into strategies. So I'm not sure if any of you have read The Whole Brain Child. It's a book by Dan Siegel and Tina Payne Bryson. The main message in that book is, under the age of 3, the brain doesn't use logic. So don't bother trying to reason with a child that has no logic. You're wasting your breath, basically. After the age of 3, children use logic and you can reason with them. You can make them understand and look at different points of view. So under 3, you're dealing with impulse control. So it's literally fight or flight, and they just do stuff because. And toddlers are designed to test us. They're designed to push boundaries. That's their job. And our job as a parent is to pull back. And it's so important that we do pull back. When we let kids go and we don't pull back, we're actually causing stress. Okay? It's actually increasing their anxiety and sending them to their planet. We need to rein them in, and when you rein them in, they're going to tantrum. They're not going to like some of this stuff. Okay, so when we manage emotions and look at toddler behaviour, it's very similar to baby and toddler sleep. It involves emotional and physical self-regulation. So emotional and physical self-regulation is how you go to your planet, so to speak, emotionally, and come back down and you calm yourself. So as a parent, your job is not to calm your child, despite what every parent thinks they should be doing. Okay, your child's job is to calm themselves. Your job is to be there and be supportive and be present, but it is not to intervene and interrupt the process. When we interrupt, we create emotional problems and we create sleep problems. Okay, so when you're present, it is like giving a cuddle. All of parenting, mostly all you need to do is just be present. You don't need to do very much. And parents like to do. So when you're looking at emotional and physical self-regulation, the key thing is that we don't let kids cry alone, but we do let the emotions out. It is so important. We let the anger out, we let the crying out, we don't divert, we don't distract. When we divert and we distract, we're saying to the child, really, your emotions are not important, they're not valid. Children need to feel heard. The key thing is that we don't let them cry alone for any period of time, but they need to cry. It's a stress release. It's like the pressure cooker. You've taken the top off it and you need to let it out. And self-regulation is like a muscle. You've got to practice it again and again and again before it becomes effective. And it's like going to the gym. You can't just do one sit-up and get a great set of abs or a great fit body. You need to practice it again and again and again. And it's the same to do with emotional and physical self-regulation. So a lot of this stuff comes from my Bible. I call it my Bible, which is Tears and Tantrums by Aletha Salter. So Aletha is a PhD psychologist. She trained with Piaget. Her stuff is evidence-based. She basically says, let children cry, let them rage, let the stuff come out. It's cathartic, but don't let them cry alone. So Aletha, I've got a bit of a girl crush on Aletha. I think she's fab. A lot of my work is psychology and behavioural psychology. Another book that I found particularly helpful in my career has been Louise Kaplan, Oneness and Separateness. Again, another psychologist. She describes the separation anxiety that happens at 6 to 8 months and 16 to 18 months and why children rage at those sort of developmental leaps, at those wonder weeks. And it looks at the point of view from the child. The downside to this book is it's not an easy read, it's an academic read. And, it is like chewing through cardboard. But I love the message in this, and that's the thing with academics. They don't come down to ordinary, everyday, normal people. So when you're looking at what toddler behaviour is, it's about teaching children how to calm themselves, how to manage their extreme emotions. But it's not about shutting these emotions up. We need to let them out, but do it in a safe way, that it's not going to cause any harm to themselves or others. So this is video number 2, and next I'm going to be looking at the strategies that you're going to be using.